Eggs are still ridiculously priced right now, but egg bites have been sort of insanely expensive since Starbucks launched them in 2016, I think. I worked there at the time. At the Costco near me, eggs are still about 30 cents per egg, but compared to anything else we're going to eat for breakfast, that's going to be high protein, that's going to be something that all three neurodivergent people in my house can agree on and eat consistently, it's more than worth it. My partner just likes to eat them plain. I like to kind of squash them onto some bread or a bagel or something. And my 5-year-old likes to carry it around as like an emotional support egg bite for most of the morning and maybe take a few nibbles out of it. I adopted my egg bites recipe and method from Jose L. Cook on YouTube. So we'll need eggs, cottage cheese. I use like pre-shredded Mexican cheese, and then I add a little bit of like sharp white cheddar for the flavor. I use the bacon bits from Costco that are like real bacon, and sometimes I'll add in some spinach, but I think that's it for today. And then just like salt and pepper and cornstarch. I forgot. I get like 24 egg bites out of this, which gets the three of us through basically 1 week. That gets 12 eggs, 1 1/3 cups of cottage cheese, 1 cup of the shredded cheese, and then an ounce or so of the sharp cheddar. You can also just do like 1 1/4 cups of shredded cheese if you don't care about adding that extra flavor from the white cheddar. 4 teaspoons of cornstarch, and then just a little salt and pepper, and I'll show you after I've mixed the egg mixture what I do with the bacon. I have the egg bite tray thing that goes in the Instant Pot, but it only makes 7 egg bites, and that's not enough for us. And so like doing a bunch of batches in the Instant Pot just doesn't make that much sense for us. So I found these muffin trays on Amazon. So they're silicone muffin trays. The like frame is metal, and then these are all silicone, so you can just pop them right out. So I set up 2 of those on a sheet pan. I'll fill these with the egg bites, the muffin trays, and then I will add boiling water to the sheet pan. So we're kind of doing like water bath souffle situation. I have also done it where I cook up strips of bacon and chop them up when they're cold, and that totally works. I find this to just be one less step to grab the bacon crumbles, they call them, from Costco. I don't measure this, but I'm just putting enough in each one to like fully cover the bottom of the cup. I have done it in the past where I just pour straight out of the blender thing into the cups, but then they're really uneven, and I just feel a little more satisfied when I just grab a 1/4 cup measure, and I'm just doing a 1/4 cup of the egg mix per cup. You can do whatever works for you. I am a very clumsy person, so I will put the pans in the oven and then slide the rack out and pour my boiling water into the sheet pan in the oven. if you want to pour it into the sheet pan and then transfer to the oven, more power to you. I am crying now because while I was waiting for the water to boil, I watched Casey Davis video talking about how those of us with trauma and certain disabilities can take a long time to make changes to not hurt the people around us. So anyway, I'm crying, and that's just part of this now. Got those in there at 350, and I honestly we'll record it this time, and then we'll know how long it takes. I will check on them in 30 minutes. My guess is 40 to 45 minutes. What? Baby, you just asked me that and I just said no.
Why?
Because you're leaving soon.
Okay.
And if you start watching TV, it'll be hard to transition.